You wake up tired, not physically but mentally. Your mind feels like it's been running a marathon while you slept. You grab your phone, scroll through messages, emails, social media. The weight of the world presses down on you before you even get out of bed. You tell yourself just a few more minutes, but those minutes stretch into hours. Your to-do list grows longer, but your energy depletes faster. You push through thinking this is what it takes to succeed, but deep down you feel it. Something isn't right. Burnout isn't a badge of honor. It's a warning sign, a signal that your body and mind are reaching their limits. Yet society glorifies the grind, the hustle, the constant go, go, go. We're taught that exhaustion equals dedication, that sleepless nights are a testament to our commitment. But what if that's a lie? Studies show that chronic stress and overwork can lead to serious health issues, including anxiety, depression, and cardiovascular problems. The World Health Organization recognizes burnout as a syndrome resulting from chronic workplace stress that has not been successfully managed. It's not just about feeling tired, it's about your body breaking down from the inside out. I used to wear burnout like a badge of honor. Long hours, no breaks, always on the move. I thought that was the path to success, but it wasn't. It was the path to self-destruction. I ignored the signs: fatigue, irritability, lack of motivation, until one day I couldn't ignore them anymore. I hit a wall. Physically, emotionally, mentally. I couldn't function. I had to take a step back, reevaluate my life, my priorities. And that's when I realized burnout isn't a badge of honor, it's a wake-up call. So what can you do? How can you prevent burnout before it consumes you? Start by setting boundaries. Learn to say no. Prioritize your well-being over productivity. It's okay to rest. It's okay to take a break. In fact, it's necessary. Implement self-care practices into your daily routine. Exercise, eat nutritious foods, get enough sleep. But also engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Whether it's reading, listening to music, spending time with loved ones, make time for what makes you happy. Seek support. Talk to someone you trust about what you're going through. Sometimes just voicing your feelings can lighten the load. And if needed, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Remember, you are not a machine, you are human. Your value isn't determined by how much you do or how hard you work. Your value is inherent. You deserve rest, you deserve balance. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you're not alone. Many of us have been there. But you can break free, you can reclaim your peace, your health, your life. Take the first step today. Set a boundary. Take a break. Prioritize yourself. Because burnout isn't a badge of honor. It's a sign that it's time to change. You think burnout is just stress, but it's more than that. It's your brain rewired by chronic pressure. Long-term stress floods your system with cortisol, a hormone meant to protect you in short bursts. But when it lingers, cortisol eats away at your cognitive performance, your memory, your decision-making. Your prefrontal cortex, the seat of focus and rational thought, begins to weaken. Suddenly, small tasks feel monumental. Simple decisions exhaust you. Motivation fades. You tell yourself, I'm just tired, but your brain is screaming for a reset. Imagine your neurons like a network of highways. Burnout is like a traffic jam that never clears. Messages can't pass efficiently. Signals collide. Your mental clarity gets stuck in an endless loop of chaos. And you wonder why, despite all your effort, nothing seems to stick. Studies show that people with prolonged burnout report decreased executive function, impaired memory, and heightened emotional reactivity. It's not laziness, it's a brain under siege. You may have heard that mindfulness is just trendy, but there's hard science here. Regular meditation thickens the prefrontal cortex, improves emotional regulation, and reduces stress reactivity. Even 5 minutes of focused breathing a day can start to shift your mental state. Combine that with light physical activity, walking, yoga, or stretching, and your cortisol levels start to drop. You regain some clarity, some control. The effect compounds over days, weeks, months. Small actions consistently applied reshape the landscape of your mind. Here's a challenge. Tomorrow morning, before opening your phone, sit for 3 minutes. Close your eyes, breathe. Notice your body, notice tension. Let your mind settle. This simple act signals to your brain that you are taking control, not letting stimuli dictate your day. The dopamine loops created by notifications are powerful. Every buzz is a mini hit of gratification. Your brain craves it. But by consciously pausing, you reclaim autonomy over your attention. It's a small step, but it disrupts a cycle that can otherwise feel endless. Now let's talk about journaling. It's not about writing endlessly or dissecting every emotion. It's about creating a bridge between internal chaos and structured thought. Identify 3 things that overwhelm you. Then, list 1 concrete action to mitigate each. That's it. Actionable steps, not rambling reflection. Science shows that structured journaling reduces rumination, decreases anxiety, and improves problem solving. The key is precision. Too much reflection without action feeds burnout, trapping you in a mental maze. Your body and mind need boundaries. This means work has an end. Sleep is non-negotiable. Even micro breaks, 2 minutes every hour, matter. Stand, stretch, hydrate. Take your lunch away from screens. These moments may seem trivial, but over time they fortify your resilience. Burnout doesn't vanish overnight, but each boundary strengthens the barrier against it. You are teaching your brain that survival isn't about relentless output, it's about balance. And here's a reality check. Rest isn't weakness, it's strategy. The world may applaud hustle, but it punishes those who ignore their limits. You can work smarter and thrive, or you can work harder and collapse. There's no badge for exhaustion, only consequences. Yet reclaiming your rhythm gives you something far more valuable than mere productivity. It gives you sovereignty over your mind, your energy, your life. Take this moment seriously. Set 1 boundary today. Turn off notifications for an hour. Step away from your workspace. Breathe. Feel your nervous system respond. That's your brain thanking you for recognition, for care, for attention. Burnout doesn't end with awareness alone. It ends with deliberate, consistent action. If you want to go deeper, I've included books and resources in the description that detail practical methods to reclaim your focus and energy. Knowledge alone won't save you, but combined with action, it becomes unstoppable. Implement, measure, adjust, repeat. Comment, reset if you're committing to your first boundary today. Together, we create a community of individuals reclaiming their energy and attention. You are not alone in this battle. Your brain can heal. Your focus can return. Your life can regain color beyond constant exhaustion. Now let's take action. You've recognized burnout. You've started setting boundaries, and you've taken a moment for mindfulness. But awareness without a system is like trying to navigate a storm without a compass. You need a practical, repeatable framework to reclaim your energy, your focus, your life. Here's a technique you can start right now. The 5-4-3-2-1 grounding method. It's deceptively simple but powerful. It forces your mind out of the spiraling chaos of stress and into the present moment. First, identify 5 things you can see. Take notice. Observe details you normally ignore: the curve of a lamp, the texture of a wall, the shadows in your room. Next, identify 4 things you can touch. Maybe the floor beneath your feet, the chair supporting your weight, the fabric of your shirt. Feel the textures, the pressure, the connection to your body. Then, 3 things you can hear. Don't just register them, really listen. The hum of a refrigerator, the distant traffic, the subtle ticking of a clock. Next, 2 things you can smell. Perhaps the lingering aroma of coffee, the faint scent of your room, something natural outside. Finally, 1 thing you can taste. A sip of water, a mint, or even the subtle taste lingering from your last meal. It might sound trivial, but every repetition trains your brain to exit reactive mode and enter present-centered control. Burnout thrives when your mind is trapped in past failures or future anxiety. The 5-4-3-2-1 method interrupts this loop, anchoring you in reality, in your body, in the here and now. Do it once, twice, or 3 times a day. You will notice subtle shifts at first, then tangible improvements. Another step is micro-rituals of restoration. For example, schedule a power pause for 20 minutes each day. During this time, no screens, no obligations, no mental clutter. Sit in stillness, read, stretch, or simply breathe. Your nervous system needs this reset. Neuroscience confirms that even brief moments of intentional rest reduce cortisol, and restore prefrontal function. It's not indulgence, it's a tactical maneuver against cognitive decay. Now let us address one of the most overlooked contributors to burnout, the dopamine trap of constant stimuli. Notifications, news, social media feeds, they hijack your brain's reward system, creating spikes of pleasure followed by crashes of focus. Your mind becomes conditioned to seek constant external validation. The solution? Conscious digital minimalism. Turn off non-essential notifications. Batch check emails. Set phone-free zones. When you regain control over attention, energy returns. You feel calmer, more capable, more alive. Let's also talk about work segmentation. Most of us attempt endless multitasking, thinking it's efficient. It's not. Neuroscience shows our brains perform best when focused in blocks of 25-50 minutes, followed by 5 to 10-minute breaks. This method, popularized as the Pomodoro technique, reduces mental fatigue, enhances memory retention, and preserves motivation. Apply it consistently. Start small. Track your results. Gradually, the habit compounds. Suddenly, your brain is no longer a chaotic traffic jam. It's a well-tuned highway, smooth and efficient. And here's the subtle psychological truth. Healing is both physical and emotional. You cannot address burnout by tactics alone. You must acknowledge the feelings behind it. Anger, resentment, despair, they are valid. They are signals. Sit with them briefly, journal if needed, then redirect your energy toward what you can influence. This is empowerment in its rawest form. Restoration also requires reframing success. Stop glorifying exhaustion. Stop equating productivity with worth. True achievement lies in sustainable growth, in preserving your health while creating impact. Imagine a tree. You can force it to grow faster, but it will weaken, break, or die. Or you can nurture it gradually, providing nutrients, water, and sunlight. Growth follows naturally, strong and enduring. You are that tree. Treat yourself accordingly. Finally, create a support structure. Accountability partners, mentors, or even online communities can reinforce your new habits. Share wins, setbacks, and insights. Burnout thrives in isolation. Resilience grows in connection. Remember, it's not just about surviving. It's about thriving, about reclaiming the vivid colors of life that chronic stress has dulled. If you want more strategies, check the books linked in the description. They provide step-by-step methods backed by neuroscience, offering practical tools to reclaim focus, energy, and balance. Knowledge alone doesn't heal, you must act, implement, adapt, and persist. Comment grounded below if you're starting the 5-4-3-2-1 method today. Let's form a network of people reclaiming their mental space, one deliberate action at a time. You're not alone. Your mind can recover, your energy can return, and your life can feel alive again beyond exhaustion and endless stress. And you might think this sounds overwhelming, but here's the truth. Transformation isn't about instant perfection. It's about deliberate, repeated actions that compound over time. Each boundary you set, each micro-ritual you perform, each moment of present-centered awareness rewires your brain. You are building a fortress of focus, energy, and resilience, brick by brick. Take sleep seriously. This isn't optional. Science proves that sleep is the ultimate cognitive reset. During deep sleep, your brain clears toxins, consolidates memories, and repairs neural pathways. Chronic sleep deprivation is a direct path to burnout. So tonight, prioritize at least 7 hours. Dim the lights. Avoid screens. Treat sleep as sacred, not negotiable. Nutrition is another pillar. Your brain consumes roughly 20% of your body's energy. Poor food choices drain it further. Balanced meals rich in protein, healthy fats, and complex carbs provide sustained mental energy. Hydrate consistently. Avoid excessive caffeine or sugar spikes. They exacerbate stress and disrupt sleep. Treat your body as an instrument. The sharper and healthier it is, the better your mind performs. Next, reflection and calibration. Weekly, review your accomplishments and energy levels. Identify tasks that drain versus those that energize. Adjust priorities accordingly. Neuroscience shows that when you intentionally reflect on your actions and outcomes, you strengthen the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for planning, decision-making, and self-control. Reflection without action is empty. Action without reflection is blind. Combine them. Movement matters. Exercise isn't just physical, it's mental armor. Even 20 minutes of brisk walking increases dopamine, serotonin, and BDNF, which supports neuroplasticity. Burnout damages the very circuits that govern mood and focus. Regular movement repairs them. Schedule it. Treat it as non-negotiable. Your brain and body will thank you. Let's not forget social connection. Isolation intensifies burnout. Reach out to someone you trust. Share honestly. Laugh, vent, or just exist together. Emotional support buffers stress hormones, strengthens resilience, and reinforces the truth. You're not alone. Burnout thrives in secrecy. Healing thrives in connection. And now, the final shift, mindset. Stop glorifying suffering. Stop treating exhaustion as achievement. Reframe success as sustainable, not destructive. Imagine a flame. Overfueling it creates a brief, intense blaze, then it dies out. Feed it wisely, consistently. With the right conditions, it burns longer, steadier, brighter. Your energy and focus are flames. Tend to them carefully. This is your call to action. Start today. Implement one small habit, one boundary, one micro-ritual. Observe its effect. Build momentum. Use the techniques we discussed. Mindfulness, 5-4-3-2-1 grounding, power pauses, structured journaling, digital minimalism, focus blocks, physical movement, sleep, nutrition, reflection, and social connection. Layer them gradually. You don't need to do everything at once. Just start. Comment break free if you're committing to one habit today. Share your progress. Together we create a community of individuals reclaiming their energy, their focus, their lives. You're not alone. And if you want more practical strategies, check the books and resources in the description. They complement this video with step-by-step guidance to sustain your mental health, prevent burnout, and restore your focus. Remember, burnout isn't a badge of honor, it's a warning, a signal that your system is overtaxed. But it's also an opportunity, a chance to reset, rebuild, and reclaim your life. You have the power to create sustainable energy, to protect your focus, and to live intentionally. Start now. Begin with one deliberate action and watch the momentum grow. The next video will guide you through the ultimate reset, combining digital detox, active recall, focused work blocks, and disciplined habits to unlock superhuman focus. Don't miss it. Comment below if you're ready to reclaim your attention, sharpen your mind, and elevate your performance. Together we step out of the cycle of distraction and burnout and into a life of clarity, control, and unstoppable focus.